Today we're making the best burgers you'll ever have. Double patties, double cheese in a beautiful brioche bun. Let's get right to it. Hey guys, welcome to Adilz Kitchen. Now this recipe is going to be in 3 parts. We're first going to focus on the onion. We're going to caramelize that onion. The other one will be making the patties, and the third one will be making a sauce to go on our burger. And I'm going to make some nice double fried chips on the side. I've already made them in a previous video, so I won't be going over exactly how to make that. If you want to see that out, the link will be either up there somewhere and in the description below, so you guys can go ahead and check it out from there. Let's get right to it. We're going to slice our onion this way so we get nice strands or slices or whatever they're called. A nice thickness, like so. So add a bit of oil to your pan. My oil of choice is rapeseed oil, and just put the gas on a low to medium heat. And then we're going to add our chopped onions. Just make sure you break them down before adding them in there. And we're just going to nicely let them caramelize in the oil. Right, after a nice session of crying from them cutting them onions, we're going to make our sauce while those are getting caramelized. So first of all, we're going to start with a nice bit of mayo in this. Actually, let me show you this, because last time we didn't go too well. So just a nice hoink of mayonnaise in there, probably about a tablespoon, heaped tablespoon. About a teaspoon of ketchup in there, a teaspoon of sriracha hot sauce, that'll do, a pinch of salt and pepper. Now of course we've got to try this sauce, because I mean, what sauce don't you try? So perfect. So for the meat, I've got about 550 grams of mixed lamb meat. That was a mixture of the shoulder, the neck, the leg and the ribs. All of that was kind of minced together by the butchers for me. We've got in a nice small package, and we're going to make 4 patties out of this, 125 to 130 grams each. So I'll go ahead and start to make that, just eyeing it out into 4 portions, just roughly the same amount. That looks about equal amounts there, give or take a few grams of course. So we're not going to play around with this too much or mess around with it too much, because we don't want it to get too compact, as the little air gaps in between will help with that nice flavour. We're just going to turn it into a nice small round ball. No seasoning at this point, remember guys, no seasoning at this point. I'm only going to make 1 burger now, and then we're going to have 1 burger off camera a bit later. Enjoy that afterwards. But I'm just going to show you guys how to make the 1 burger, and then you guys can make 1, 10, 20 or 100. It's up to you. Right, that looks about right. So the onions are getting nice and caramelized. I've added some butter, about 30 to 40 grams of, about 30 grams of butter in there, I'd say. That will just help the onions get nice and soft, flavorful and caramelized very, very nicely. So we've whacked on the griddle pan. I've got the cast iron. Put the oil on there. Once you see it nice and smoking, you're just going to put on your patties. So one right there and the other one right there. And then we're going to oil the back of our spatula, and just get the other one. Just oil that lightly so it doesn't stick to there. Give that a quick rub with your hand if you want, or you can just rub it into that patty. And just press it down. And I'm same with this one, to really get that crust going. Excellent. We're just going to add some salt and pepper on there now. So we're not going to add anything before. We're going to add our salt and our black pepper. These are the only 2 ingredients you need in there. Oh.
You look at
Mate, this smoke is getting me a bit.
Here's the fire alarm, no what's that?
This is more like a flat burger than a smash. Right, then what's happened here, mate?
You should do this when you had
Mate, don't take the mickey out of my burger, yeah? And there goes the fire alarm.
We should have left this closed.
Close the door, close the door. Yeah, am I in the centre? Do I look sick? Do I look
Hey,
good?
you don't need any more bloopers than you already got.
So this is attempt number 2 after almost setting the house on fire yesterday. The smoke alarms went off, as you guys already seen in the video. It was just literally crazy. So today will be, all that was in the past, now it's all gone yesterday. So today I'm using the same meat that was left over. We're going to just add some oil to the griddle pan. You can see it's smoking nice and piping hot, so a bit of oil there. And just drop that there and that there. We're going to smash these down. So let's nicely smother it down. Excellent. Ooh. There we go. We're going to let them get nice and crisp. Just come over to the onions. We had to make all of this again. Obviously, that was all yesterday. So I've just added a bit of butter to this, about 20 grams, and they're just softening up nicely and getting nice and caramelized. And I've got the fries getting the double fried just back there. I'm just going to put them in now, and they're going to get double fried. And once you see the juices rising up from the meat, that's when you know that the meat is cooked and got a nice crust formed at the bottom. And then we'll give them a nice flip. So don't touch them until you see the juices coming out to the top and you can see the crust formed at the bottom. So we're just going to go with a few cracks of pepper. Be generous with that. So we're just going to peel this off, and we're going to give that a flip. Perfect. So we're going to add cheese slices to that burger straight away, and get that all nice and melted on there. There we go, that's going to melt nicely. Just pop your buns on there and just toast them slightly. Just use the grease and the fat from the oils of the patties and we'll get some extra flavour in there. And then we'll be ready to get this bad boy built. Right, the buns are ready and toasted. Just going to set these aside. Right, so we're going to add some sauce to the bottom layer of the bun. And be quite generous with it because you don't want too less sauce, but then you don't want too much. Well, you never can have too much sauce on a burger, but let's put that away. And now we're going to take our first patty off. Ah, damn, that's hot. This one's all falling apart, but I'm sure it's going to taste absolutely amazing. Oh yeah, ow. The second one. Perfect. Like the crust on top there. And then let's not forget our onions. Nice and sizzling hot, beautifully caramelized onions with butter screaming out of them. And then finally, just a little more dab of the sauce on the top layer of the bun. And then we crown this bad boy. And that is an absolute beautiful burger. And just to make it even better, double fried fries. I mean, no meal is complete without a bottle of Coke, or a glass in this case. Right, for all that, most important, the cross section. Look at them layers, right. Beautiful brioche bun there. We've got the lamb, we've got the cheese, we've got the lamb, we've got the beautiful grilled onions, and we've got the sauce again. That is a burger to die for. And now, this is a burger that you guys should have. There's only one thing I can say. Keep eating. That burger was absolutely delicious. We'll give a quick test to these fries. Double fried, crispy from the outside and soft and mushy from the inside. Like I said in my video, if you guys haven't seen it, I've left a link up here and down in the description below. Beautiful. Wait. Thank you guys so much for hanging around. If you're here till this point, I do appreciate everybody that's on the channel, everybody that's, you know, subscribing and everything, all that good stuff. This is my second video. Thank you guys so much for your support already, and as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Stay safe with all this COVID out there, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Enjoy your burger. That's for my cameraman, by the way.